Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we are looking at money, my boy. We're looking at some moolah. Yeah, I'm making this video because I know I used to be curious what like small streamers can make on Twitch, and I'm sure there's some of you out there that have maybe tried streaming. You might be thinking about becoming a streamer, and you might just want to know how much a small streamer can make. So I'm gonna go over my four main streams of income that I've built around League of Legends and being a streamer and content creator. And yeah, we're gonna go from the ones that have been the least worth my time to the ones that have been the most worth my time, right? So starting off with the least worth my time, and the way I talk about like what's worth my time is the dollar amount per hour, right? It's not necessarily enjoyment because I definitely enjoy streaming on Twitch the most out of anything that I do here. But when we look at how much I actually make per hour, Twitch is easily the worst. Over the past 512 days since I started streaming League, right? I took this like 3 month hiatus here, but I've streamed 1,500 hours and made 7,100. So if we do that math, whoops, sorry, it's about just shy of $5 an hour, which is pretty shit. Even if you go back to like, we'll say the last 30 days, but I more want to do like from April 1st to like May 6th because I kind of left for a while on May 6th. So during this time, which is probably the most I ever made on Twitch in 1 month, and when my stream was doing the best, yeah, I made 1,100 divided by 165, so more like $7 an hour, but still pretty bad. The only other time I can think of was this period here. So yeah, I guess this was a little better, but I also streamed a lot more, right? So it's 1,370 divided by 210. So yeah, actually this was worse. But one thing that's kind of interesting is this 170 day here, where I earned $111 in ads, was when I was front page and I had 2,000 to 3,000 viewers the whole time. So that can kind of give you some insight as to what streamers that are that size can make in a day from ad revenue. And another thing to keep in mind is I run the minimum amount of ads. I don't run ads any more than 3 minutes an hour just to keep pre-roll ads off. So most big streamers probably run like 5 minutes an hour of ads. So, you know, do with that what you will. But yeah, overall Twitch is pretty shit, to be honest. Definitely the least worth it in terms of how much money you can make. Next, we're going to go on over to coaching. So my coaching, I've probably made around 1,500 coaching since I started doing it. And the reason for that is when I first started, I was charging like nothing because I was just trying to get sessions to get more comfortable with coaching. And so when I first started, I used to charge $15 for an hour and a half. Believe it or not, fucking crazy. Actually just so dumb. But nowadays I charge 50 an hour, 40 for people in the school. I'm actually not doing coaching right now because honestly I don't really enjoy it that much, and I don't really need the money either. It's just not that fun to coach. But yeah, so that's coaching. About 1,500 in total, and at this point I can charge 50 an hour and get a few sessions a week, so it's not bad. It's pretty decent. Sorry guys, had to cut there because my dad's mowing the lawn and it's loud as shit. Like you guys might still be able to hear it. I apologize if you can. But yeah, for my school community, I'm currently at 2,000 a month. And in total, I've done 3,500 in sales since April 1st. The school community took me probably around like 40 hours of work. And so when you take that into account, it's almost 100 an hour that I've earned from this. So this has been amazing. This is the best thing I ever did streaming, right? Or with League content in total. This has been the best thing I ever did, right? It's how I make the most money. And yeah, I don't even have to do anything anymore. Besides, you know, I just add content to it when I think it's valuable for people to see. And I update things when I need to update them. But other than that, it kind of just runs on its own, which is really nice. Like I said, it doesn't take into account people that bought the $100 package. And also, this number does take into account people that have canceled their subscription. Right, so this is like the current amount that I'll make this month, but a lot of people will like buy it for a month and then cancel it, right? Because there's, you know, unless you're using the matchup guides, you kind of can just go through all the information if you want in a month and then just did. But yeah, that's the school community. And then finally, we have the thing that has been the most worth it. And bear with me here. It's my YouTube, right? Now, the actual dollar amount that I've made from this is not great. It's probably around like $8 an hour. I've probably spent like 300 hours in total on my YouTube, I would think. But the reason this is the most valuable thing out of any of the others is I wouldn't have been able to build up any of these other avenues of income without YouTube, right? I pretty much grew everything from my YouTube. Like most of my Twitch viewers came from YouTube. Almost all of my school purchasers come from YouTube videos. Almost all my coaching clients come from YouTube, right? And so, yeah, that's why YouTube, like if you want to be a streamer, dude, YouTube is king. Just use YouTube to get people to watch you, to get clients for whatever packages you're selling or whatever coaching or whatever. YouTube is king. If you're curious, like I made 180 from shorts. My most earning short was this one that got 850,000 views. It's still climbing. I'm hoping it'll hit 1 million because that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, shorts earn around like $1 per 10,000 views or so. Is kind of how much you make on shorts, which is kind of shit. But it is what it is. It's not too bad, I guess. It's pretty cool though. And yeah, the video that made me the most, I would say like when you prorate it to views, I don't know if prorate's the right word to use there. It's this one here, right? This 3-hour educational video, maybe $113. Took me 3 hours to make. It's pretty good. You know, pretty good return to get this many subs and stuff like that. But my Jack's Guide is definitely the best video I ever made. The only thing is I didn't monetize this until it had already gotten like 25,000 views. So if I was monetized at the start of posting this would look more like $300 or so, 250, 300. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not really anything else. I guess there's TikTok. I've made like $10 on TikTok. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Shit, I'm giving you guys a sneak peek of the video coming out tomorrow. Be ready for that one. But yeah, there's not too much more to this. In total, I've made, if you add all these up, it's right around $15,000 I made in the past year, which for being a college student and, you know, just kind of doing this as like a fun little project has been great. It's been super successful. And I really did enjoy working on all this stuff. So that's been cool. But yeah, this was just a video. If any of you were curious about how much money Twitch streamers can make, so thank you for watching. As always, guys, I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Doses.